Hello my dear students. Today we will go with the chemical kinetics session. So I hope you have written that notes. Okay. So today we will read the order of a reaction. Okay, what we will read? Order of a reaction, and this is the main motherboard of the chemical kinetics. Okay. So order of a reaction. So before going to order, I need to brief you what is ROR, that is rate of reaction. We already discussed about the rate of disappearance and rate of appearance, how we need to calculate, and basing on that we have done one problem in last session. So today we'll start with the factors what are affecting the rate of reactions, that must we need to know. Okay, what are the factors affecting ROR, that is what? Rate of reaction. Okay, so basically reaction, if it proceeds, that is what, let's say R is the reactant and P is the product. So this is one reaction. So what are the main basic factors affecting this reaction? Okay, the first, take out your copy, note it down. First is your nature of reactant. What? Nature of reactant. What type of reactant you have taken, what its nature, that means whether that is ionic or not. Okay, whether that is ionic. Second, whether that is homogeneous reactant or not. Homogeneous reactant. So what happens in case of homogeneous reactant? It is quite mixed, and the rate of reaction is high in case of homogeneous reactions, and in case of ionic also high. And again the stability. What? The stability of what? Reactant stability. More unstable reactants reacts very rapidly. Okay, so because ROR or rate of reaction is directly proportional to the stability of reactant. More is the stability, the rate of reaction is more. Okay, second factor is your the physical state. We know that solid, liquid, gas. Okay, gases are easily reacting with each other rather than your solid and liquid. So physical state also a factor of what? That affects the rate of reaction. Okay, next, surface area of what? Of reactant. Suppose you have taken a reactant whose surface area is more, and more surface area reactant molecules will react fast. Okay, if you have taken one, you know what, Gola ice cream, Chuski, right? Small ice particles is combined. So these are very cold rather than a ice cube. Why? Because of the surface area. High is the surface area, high is the cold. So likewise, so surface area depends upon the reactant, or it is also the factors affecting the ROR. Okay, next is also is your fourth one is your catalyst. Depends on the catalyst, what type of catalyst that you have taken. What is catalyst? Catalyst is a substance that enhances the reactant to give the product. Basically it provides the energy to initiate the reactants to give product. So these are the catalysts. Sometimes basic, or one more thing is, catalyst will not be used These are helps as a carrier. These are helps as a carrier to the reactants to give product. So by means of catalyst, the things are happen. Okay. So catalyst also a factor. If you have given the catalyst rate of reaction, rapidly it completes the reaction. Obviously, the rate of reaction will fast change. And most importantly, the last one is your concentration. Concentration, very very important. If you will change the concentration of what? Reactant. Suppose 1 mole is there. If high is the concentration, reaction will fast. Okay. So if you will dilute it, concentration will be less. Right. So accordingly, the factors or the rate of reaction will change. So these are the factors affecting the rate of reactions. Just note it down. Okay. Next we'll go to the rate law. Rate law expression. Rate law expression. Okay, so there are several factors that affecting the rate of reaction. So rate law is designed to calculate rate of any chemical reaction. So basically this law is depending on the concentration term species of the reactant molecules. Okay, there are several factors, but rate law expresses depending on what? Concentration of reactants. So you may write these things. Rate law explains this, rate law explains the dependence. Rate law explains the dependence of reaction on what? On what? On concentration. On concentration of reactant species. Okay, reactant species, it depends only, it gives that expression depending on what? Concentration species. Only one factor it has been chosen. Okay, so what is the rate law? What is the rate law then? Okay, we'll go to the rate law. And one more important thing is that this expression, rate of any reaction, you can't determine by theoretically. You have to calculate experimentally. By experiment only you can know. Theoretically you can't say that this much reaction happened. You have to be experiment. You have to do the experiment, then only you can assume. Okay. So rate law. So only one method. You can calculate by only one method. That is what? By experiment. Okay. So how it happens? Suppose let us consider a reaction. Consider a reaction 2A plus B gives us a product. Okay. So one reaction taken, that 2A plus B gives us a product. Okay. Suppose the concentration of A concentration. What you've done with by experiment, you started experiment and the concentration A is doubled. What you did? You just doubled the concentration of A and you got to know the ROR. That is what? ROR is rate of reaction. That is what? Doubled. Once the reaction of reactant of A concentration is doubled, you got ROR is doubled experimentally. That means here ROR is directly proportional to the concentration to the power 1? Completely depends, double. Okay. Next, keeping the concentration of A constant, that is whatever A is A, and you just change the concentration of B is to double. You got, suppose, 4 times, ROR you got 4 times, maybe half हो गया तो 4 times हो गया, I'm just assumed double हो गया 4 हो गया. That means ROR is here square 2 times. You are doubling it 4 times. See, just square of this. Double is doubled, so single is. Clear? The concentration, once you change the concentration, you are getting something else, the ROR. So rate law expression, though he shows these kind of changes that happens in the reaction or throughout the experiment, he gave a law that ROR is directly proportional to the concentration. What? To the concentration of A to the power 1 and B to the power 2 for this expression. Or ROR equals to K into A to the power 1 and B to the power 2 for this equation. So experimentally he did this calculation, and this is what the rate law expression. So for rate law expression, small r is written as symbolically. So small r equals to K, this is your rate constant. This is what rate constant, and this is A is your the concentration of A, right? Concentration of A, and B is what? Concentration of B, and this one is what? This one is what? Order of the reaction, order of the reaction with respect to A, and this 2 is what? Order of the reaction with respect to B. Okay, so this is what ROR, or your rate constant or rate law. So rate law is nothing but the product of concentration of the power of the reactants, the product of concentration of the reactants to the power some extent, which may be or may not be equals to its stoichiometric coefficient. So what is stoichiometric coefficients? This 2 is the, this 1 is the stoichiometric coefficients. Goldberg and Weiss, the scientist, Goldberg, G-U-L-D-B-E-R-G, Goldberg and Weiss, they explained that no need to do experiment, we will calculate easily by applying this. But he said that these 1 and 2 are the stoichiometric coefficients. Okay, what he said? The rate law is nothing but the product of concentration of the reactants to the power its stoichiometric coefficients. Okay, that is, you must maybe you have read in law of mass action, that was the given. But here, while doing the experiment, the result is quite different. Okay, sometimes it matches with the stoichiometric coefficients, but most of the time it's not applicable. Understood? So rate law is nothing but the product of concentration of A and B for this reaction to the power 1 and 2. And what is this? A 1 and 2? 1 and 2 is nothing but the order of the reaction with respect to A, and this is the with respect to B. So overall order of reaction is what? Overall order of reaction is equals to 1 plus 2, that is 3. So for this equation, what is the order of equation? What is the order of reaction? if someone asks you, you can say this is third order reaction. Okay, third order reaction. Am I clear? This is what? Third order reaction. So in general, the rate law expression is given. In general, the rate law expression is given. So in general, rate of reaction is written as that small r equals to k into a to the power x b to the power y. Okay, so what is x plus y? Order of reaction equals to x plus y. Okay, when this concentration is 1, when a concentration equals to 1, again b concentration equals to 1, what will see? R equals to k. R equals to k, that is rate of reaction equals to k, that is rate constant. K is also known as, this is again rate constant, or this is also known as volume constant, you may say sometimes. Volume constant. Okay, or else specific reaction rate. Sometimes question asked in this format also. Specific reaction rate. Specific reaction rates. So what will be the unit of K? Unit of K, rate constant. From this we can easily calculate. What is that? ROR by A concentration and B concentration. Yes or no? A concentration and B concentration. And x plus y generally it is written as N, that is order of reaction. So what is the unit of ROR? That is rate of reaction. I already explained in last video, that is mole per liter second inverse. Yes or no? What is the unit of concentration terms here? So I can write mole per liter, both the cases. See, mole per liter. Okay, so you can write this as N. If I omit it, I can write mole per liter second inverse divided by mole per liter to the power N. Okay, so what will get? Minus N. So mole per liter 1 minus N second inverse. This is the general formula of K, and N is order of reaction. If N is 0, then 0 order. If N is 1, first order, 2, second order, 3, third order, anything. Okay, so N can be half, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, fraction or negative or positive. N can be anything. Okay, understood? Okay, let's do some problem depending on this. You can note, if n is 0, if n is 0, what is the unit of k? Unit of k. If n is 0, unit of k is mole, litten inverse, second inverse. If n equals to 1, unit of k, this terms 1, so second inverse. Likewise, you can calculate on depending upon what order. And even if by looking at the unit only, you can say which order is this. Yes or no? Second inverse, first order. Okay, same format. Okay, let's do this question. 2a plus 2b gives the product. With respect to a is 2. Okay, with respect to a is 2 and b is minus 1. Okay, given a का power है 2 and b का power है minus 1. That is already given. Write the rate law expression and calculate the order of reaction. First given with this question. Rate law expression. What is rate law expression? R equals to solution. R equals to, given is this, yes or no? So R equals to K a to the power 2, that is already given, and b to the power minus 1. So consider this is the initial rate is already given, and what is the order of reaction? Order is always, already I told you that x plus y, here 2 plus minus 1 which is equals to 1, that means order of reaction is 1. It is first order reaction. This is the answer of first. Okay, come to the second part. What is the effect on rate if, what is the effect on rate if concentration of A is doubled? Okay, concentration of A is doubled. So always consider this is your the first initial reaction all the times. Okay, initial reaction all the time. Okay, so right, for A bit, concentration of A doubled. This is equation 1. What is said? This reaction B is fixed. A is doubled means you don't have to change the B. B is fixed, that is whatever it is given. So concentration of A is doubled, that means R equals to K into 2A to the power 2 and B to the power minus 1. This is equation 2. So what will happen with the rate? What you will do? Suppose if you will divide, what you will get? Equation 1 and 2 by simple mathematics. Equation divide equation 1 and 2. What you are getting? 1 divided by 2. What will be the rate? Calculate, just divide these things, everything will be cut, this will go, you will get that 2 to the power square which is equals to 4 times. Okay, that means if you will double the concentration of A, the reaction rate of reaction will be 4 times. Okay, simultaneously you will do the second one. If B is halved, means B by 2, you have to consider this is equation 1 and another equation that for B bits R equals to K into A to the power 2 and B to the power or B by 2 to the power minus 1. The concentration is halved. Okay. Again, divide these things. 1, 2. Definitely, by dividing this k cancel, and suppose this is R1 and this is R2 and this is R3. R1 by R3. R1 by R3. So how many times the rate will consider? From here only you can know that B cancel, half, 2 will be go up, that is what? 2 times. Okay, that means if you reduce the concentration or concentration of B, that is to half, the reaction rate is increases 2 times. Okay, so likewise question C and D you can do. Okay, if both are doubled, you have to double this 2. What you will get? Okay, again D1 I'll give some hints that volume of concentration increases. Okay, what happens? What is the relation between concentration and volume? If you will dilute it, volume of concentration increases. You are adding water, the volume increases. So what will happen with the concentration? It will decrease. That is what? Concentration is inversely proportional to volume. So how many times? 3 times. Given that means concentration reduced to 3 times. So likewise concentration reduced to 3 times. Both the 3 times, A and B. That is A by 3, B by 3. Second reaction. Okay, A by 3 and B by 3. So calculate and tell me. Okay, and again do the in-text question. Okay, up to 4.4 of chemical kinetics. 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, 4.4. Okay, till then, bye.